into just a couple of little problems, nothing serious. So as I dug into the wood here, a couple of cracks showed up just on this one panel, this one stave. A little super glue will take care of the job just fine. Just waiting for it to cure before I do the final spin on the shell. The other problem, see if I can find where it really showed up. Yeah, even after sanding with 100 grit paper and going through a whole sheet of it, it didn't take care of this. Now I was running a really dull blade. I didn't realize how dull it was. In fact, you can even see how dull this blade is. So the corners there just completely rounded over. The dull blade was causing the shell to bounce just a tiny little bit in the jig, and it caused an interesting and undesirable pattern. Now, if I had been able to get this repeated across the entire shell perfectly, that'd be pretty cool, but it's not repeated across the entire shell perfectly. So I'm going to take a final pass with a brand new blade to make it nice and clean. So this wood is it's called Movingui. I think that's how you say it. Apparently, doing a little research, it's got a high silicate content. So basically, there's sand and dirt inside the wood, and it's supposed to have a dulling effect on your blades. And this blade was dull to begin with. I've done a couple of shells with it, but I think this just finished it off. So I got a brand new blade to finish the outside, and it should remain sharp enough to shape up the inside as well. Amazing what a sharp blade will do for you. You can still see those cracks there. I'm going to put some more glue on those after I do the preliminary sanding. But that's much better also. That waviness is gone, so that's all set. And I'm curious to see if it's dulled the blade. That one very, very light pass. I think maybe a little bit, but they're still nice and sharp, so that's good. The inside and outside are sanded. The inside sanded to 220. Outside is sanded to 340, 350. Anyway, something in the 300s. When it's done, I'm going to take this out, the outside all the way to 800. But I'm going to get a couple layers of finish on there first. Still need to do the inside bearing edge on the top and bottom, and then I need to make sure the bearing edge is perfectly flat. So those last two steps won't take very long, but it's getting late and I need to wrap things up for the night. And my battery is almost shot on this thing. And one other thing. About an hour ago, Angie asked me to go upstairs and help her out with something. And after I was done helping her out, I had to wash my hands. Still had dust on me. And so I went to the sink and washed my hands. And the water came off bright yellow. Finished. It has had several coats of teak oil, and I've waxed it now. I did not wax the inside. I want that to stay more matte. And here we have a nice low sheen, which I think is really neat. And I like there's a shimmery quality to the wood, which I think is pretty slick. If you're interested in buying it, it can be yours. Go check out my Etsy shop. The link is below. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Thanks a lot. See ya.